Lights, you know how we do it when we do it. First take shawties.
Oh shit, let me do the rewind. Not the rewind, but throw this joint right here so we can see what it do. Yo.
I see grams in there. I'm spinning, baby.
It look like Totac.
I'm telling man, I'm chilling, man. Let's get to it. You ready to do this thing?
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all know what it is, the real Totac.
And your man Marathon Manny.
All praise to God
For everything, and I mean everything.
And this is another episode of The Real. And look, before we always start, you know we got to do that mental health check-in. How you feeling, Mr. Marathon? Talk to the people, man.
I'm blessed, bro. I feel good. Had a pretty good day. You know what I'm saying? We recording in the evening. Day ain't over though. Grind don't stop.
Straight up.
We working when we what?
We ain't working. I'm telling you, we always working.
Man, let's get it.
Straight up.
How you feeling, bro?
As for myself, y'all know my saying. As long as I wake up every day and put my 2 feet on the ground, it's a win. I can't complain if I try to. Another thing, ain't nobody gonna listen anyways. But listen, y'all, let's get into it. Tonight's topic is don't mess up your blessings, but try to keep it too real. And that was inspired by John Morant. For the people that don't know John Morant is a professional basketball player, a point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm talking about hell of a player, man, from South Carolina, a promising future, 23 years old, pretty young guy, you know, just so many great things that we can only dream to be, worth $80 million according to my net worth. But, you know, you can't always believe it, but that's still some high figures that he's worth. And recently, he had 2 incidents. Let's speak on the incident. March 14th, I believe. He had waved the gun on live. Waved the gun on live. Yeah, Instagram live inside a club in Denver, Colorado. Right? And he was suspended for 9 games with no pay. They let it slide the first time. You know, it was all good. Warning, hey, don't do it no more. Second time, right? He was on live again, but this time he didn't record himself. His friend actually recorded him. He was in the car, flashed the gun. So now he's suspended again, and also basically lost endorsements. He lost so many things, and that topic just really struck a nerve with me because there's like so many people that come from the hood, just like us, that wish we was in his position, that wish we would have that much money at 23 years old, $80 million, promising career, and you got a 2-parent household, mother, father, sister actually play basketball as well. So, Manny, man, what do you think about that topic, and what do you think about the young brother John Morant?
That topic is an interesting topic, and for one, we definitely not on here to condemn or judge anybody. We just here to speak on the situation at hand and kind of like give our perspectives and, you know, so how I feel about that topic, you know, yes, he's blessed, and he's beyond blessed. The man, he done put the work in for it too, as far as, you know, getting to where he at in his career, right? But you know, as you said, he's 23, still young, still got a lot of growing to do. Now, if you older than 23 and you feel like you never made any mistakes at 23 years old, you're lying. You know, because we all fuck up some way, somehow, right? I think they're going hard as hell on him because, you know, he is a public figure to a certain extent. You know, people look up to him, children especially, and you know, he's out in the public he's an NBA star. He's a star.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? There's kids that's looking at him that want to be like him now.
For sure.
You know, so they going hard on him about that. But I feel like you know, a lot of people that's like on the condemning end of it, like saying like, oh, you know, they need to put him in jail. Like I done seen comments and stuff like, they need to put him in jail. They need to take him out the NBA. All types of shit, right? Whereas like, I also seen some, you know, some pictures of you know, not to even get into politics, but just to kind of like show the contrast, you know what I'm saying, put it hand to hand. I done seen pictures of politicians, Republican politicians, taking Christmas photos with big ass guns like assault rifles and stuff, and they got their children, 9-year-old, 10 years old, taking pictures with these, you know, big ass guns, the same guns that we, you know, if we was to have.
For sure.
Oh man,
it's game over.
Yeah, it's game over. They trying to put you under the jail. You know what I mean? But they sitting there taking Christmas pictures of it and whatnot, and it just kind of like it's just mind blowing that these are, you know, politicians that's like they in government. They making decisions on how this country is ran. They making decisions on laws and all this stuff. They sitting there, with pictures of, guns and all that. It's like put them side by side. John Morant, he a young black man.
For sure.
They on his ass about that. Oh yeah, he's trying to be a thug. Ooh, what the fuck is they doing?
For sure.
So because it's a black person, young and got money, and he feel like he feel okay to flash a gun, and I'm not saying that it's cool or it's not, you know what I'm saying, but he feel like it's okay to do that, or he might be in his bag, he might be feeling himself, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Everybody has their own way of expressing themselves, but because he young, black, and he got money, and he a public figure, they going hard as fuck on him, right?
For sure.
But ain't nobody speaking on them politicians to do that type of shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different story when it comes to them.
For sure.
You feel me? So, that's how I feel. I feel like they, too many people trying to judge and condemn them, you know what I'm saying, and not even taking into consideration, when you young, especially at the status that he's at, yes, he should have some type of guidance or some type of discernment on how he should be moving, because there's always going to be somebody to say something, somebody to try to bring the bad side out, or whatever. But again, he's young, you know what I'm saying, damn, get a man a chance. Stop trying to they damn near they want to put him under the jail, and he ain't even done nothing. He ain't hurt nobody. I'm not saying that him glorifying, bringing out guns and that's, to each his own. But if a politician is doing that shit and putting it on Christmas cards, then how the fuck y'all so, going so hard on him? You feel me?
Definitely. That's real shit, man. That's real shit. John Morant, I just want to share a message to you, man. It's like, just think about anybody that's in the hood, because sometimes when we come from the hood, we only think we can make it out 3 ways: rapping, NFL, playing basketball, right? Why nobody want to be doctors and lawyers? Because it don't seem cool and it takes much time, right? It takes much time to pursue or to achieve. And I was thinking about this at work today. I was like, these white people in their communities, right? They protect their brightest and their shiniest stars. We gotta start doing that too. So if I see you, man, you like that in basketball, you like that in football, you doing some great things, don't come around me. Don't hang around me. If you hang around me, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fund you, because I'm gonna need you one day if I get in trouble. You might be that doctor. I get sick, I get sick, you might be that doctor. I get in trouble, you might be that lawyer I need. You know what I'm saying? There's too many yes people. And so they feel like, okay, you know what? If I keep it real with John Morant and tell her you shouldn't be doing this crazy shit, he gonna stop fucking with me. He gonna stop hanging with me. And that's the thing. I'm gonna miss that cut up, miss the bus. But I'm like, fuck it, man. If I can't be real with you, no point for me to be around you. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. All these yes people and all these yes females, you can't be real with your friends. What's the point of being around them? Because you gonna miss the cut, or and that's the bag. John Morant is the bag. He probably taking care of his mother, his father, his sisters, his homies, their family members.
Create opportunities for so many other people.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna chastise him, criticize him, even minimize him, because we all make mistakes. And you got people out here, he's not young. That's true, because they gave him a warning the first time, and he should have learned and smartened up. But I can speak to his defense. He didn't post that video, so we gotta look at his friend, not even to bash his friend, but what type of time you on as a friend? Why would you post that up? You get what I'm saying, bro?
I think it was on live again, though. They
young with a lot of paper. You know what I'm saying?
Thinking like Champ. Shout out to Champ. Y'all already heard. We done had an episode with Champ. Champ used to tell me something that his father, rest in peace to his father. He used to tell me something that his father used to tell him, right, when he was young. Because Champ, early on, Champ learned how to make some good money, right? And Champ was young, and his father used to tell him, he used to be like, boy, he said, you got more money than you got sense, right? And a lot of times we see, these young people is highly successful, got millions of dollars, got a big platform, all types of stuff. It be like that. Sometimes they got a lot of growing to do. Just because they got millions, just because they succeeded far beyond a lot of people's, imagination, don't mean that they got that shit figured out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they probably have way more pressure on them than, the average person. And they probably don't know how to deal with it properly. But just because they highly successful at what they doing, don't mean that they got all the sense. They need guidance still. There's people that still need guidance. You can have all the millions in the world. you still gonna need some guidance. You still gonna need some good counsel, right? And that's where it comes in as far as having a good circle around you, bro. Like that's for anybody, bro. If you got people like if I got a bag, and I got dudes around me disagreeing with everything I'm saying, man, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need a Totac. Totac over easy. Hey, listen, man, tighten up. Or like we had them conversations with it. Sometimes I ain't even gonna say I don't want to hear it because I'm always trying, grow. I'm always open to something. That's the other thing too. If you got something going on, you gotta always be open to advice, open to guidance. Not saying that you gotta do everything the way that somebody suggests you to do it, but always take the best of it and try to implement it into your life. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes a good leader is following good instructions, taking good advice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I honestly feel like you're a young man. You got a lot of growing to do. I just feel like the public need to stop condemning him and trying to like bash him so crazy. I understand his children watching them, his children paying attention to him. Yes, we don't want to encourage kids to go down a fucked up path. You know what I'm saying? We done seen enough of that already.
Of course.
Like I see a youngin' man. I try to like give them the best advice possible, like try to lead them down the right path. It don't even matter if I got this shit figured out or if I know exactly what I'm doing. Like, man, just do better than me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Do better than me.
And I'm gonna say this too, man. I think when you say a lot of pressure on them in our communities, man, black people, once you make money, leave the hood, they call you a sellout. But they don't do that in the white community. They don't be like, oh man, he sold out, he did this. But we always sell out. We go to cross that train track and go fuck that railroad track and go fuck with other people. But like, I cannot trust when I got all these money because the haters, the jealous people, the envious people, they just come out the woodworks. You want to hate on me when you see me putting that work in the gym. That's just like us down here now, man. We down here every day, just me and you, bro. Just you and I, bro. Manny and Totac, we down here putting all this work in. Soon as this shit start popping, this shit start elevating, this shit start flourishing. Everybody gonna come out the court where everybody gonna come. Can I get an interview? Can I do this? Can I do this? But what was y'all at when we was shooting in the gym? When we was gonna practice every day, trying to perfect this shit. A camera that was messing up, a laptop. We started from a laptop. Ain't nobody here with us, just you and I, bro. And that's the thing that get me like, damn. We ask people to be honest. Not throwing no shots, but we ask people, like, come down here and just sit with us. But it's boring, and ain't no bras around, it ain't no money, they don't see it yet, they don't see our vision. That's why our vision is our vision. And I get job of rap, like, now you gotta keep it street, you gotta keep it real with your people, because they gonna talk about you. Oh, them nigga fake as a motherfucker, you know what? Then you start coming around, you see, try to jack you, try to kill you. You get what I'm saying?
That's probably the other thing. He probably giving them warning, like, please don't try me. You know what I'm saying?
Question.
He's just probably approaching it the wrong way.
There you go.
His mentality, his mentality probably, like I said, he just gotta grow. He gotta have a better mindset, bro. Especially when you got that type of stature and
the right people around.
But you got a hell of a point, bro. You got a hell of a point. It's like it's a thing where it's like if I start doing good for myself, a motherfucker look at me crazy if I start moving different. Right?
Oh, you fake motherfucker.
You hang around better than everybody. Nah, bro. Like, why would I? Like,
I want better.
Like for example, like, why the fuck would I put myself in the hood? Or of course I'm not gonna keep coming around and posting up on the block. I'm a fucking millionaire. What the fuck am I doing here, bro? Nah. If anything, the only thing I should be doing right here is trying to bring people with me, like, look, I got this opportunity, or I'm about to start this company, man. I want y'all to get in on it, or something. I ain't got time to be sitting there. What the fuck are we doing? I can't. I'm the way out.
The facts. I'm the ticket. I'm the bag.
I'm the blessing. Yeah, like, you supposed to protect me.
For sure. Not hate on me.
Yeah, you supposed to be like, nah, bro, don't even, like, unless you trying to come and do something, don't be coming around here, bro. Don't be doing that,
facts.
Bro. It's all love.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But a motherfucker, like, we will feel obligated that, oh man, we gotta keep it real. You don't gotta, to keep it real, you don't gotta sit there and be the same, like, person that you was before you was a millionaire. Like, you grow and evolve.
Facts.
I promise you, man, the Manny that got locked up in 2014 is not the Manny that has evolved into 2023. I am nowhere near perfect, but I'm so much evolved the way it's dope. I listen to my old music sometimes, and it's cringing.
Burnt out Monopoly.
It's cringing. I be like, damn, Slim, like, I could never like think the same way no more because I done been through too much.
Whole never stratosphere. You on a whole different plane with it, man.
Hell yeah. So I can't glorify the same shit. I can't think the same shit is cool because I done been in the position where it's real. It done got real for me, and I know what it is for it to get real.
For sure.
So it's like, why would I want to keep staying in that same mentality, knowing the fucking suffering that I put myself through, that I put people through, all types of shit. Nah, I got it. I came out here with a purpose. God didn't sit there and give me a second chance for me to be the same motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to impact lives the best way that I can. That's
most definitely.
You feel me, bro?
Real talk, man.
Real shit.
Perfect examples. I say examples. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. R.I.P. Young Dog. R.I.P. Mo 3. R.I.P. Marlo. Free No Savage. Sometimes it's like people love to see you down, bro. So they could talk about you. Remember you had all that shit. Look at that nigga now. Delonte West, NBA player.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Bro.
He went from up here to down here, bro. Yeah. Mental health issues. They see him at the gas. They record him, and I know. Laugh. I know the owner of the Miami Dolphins trying to help him, but I just resorted back to that wave. Resorted back to the streets. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah.
But look what happened though, bro. John Morant. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yo, if you can, bro, if you ever see this video, if you ever see this, now we ain't never gonna criticize you or minimize you, nothing like that, bro. We coming to you as older brothers, like, yo, we nowhere near as successful as you, not yet at least, but we just know, just from the outside looking in, bro, like you got so much potential, and just surround yourself with the right people, man, because people waiting for you to fall so they can talk about you. Remember that nigga used to be in the NBA, worth $80 million, that nigga broke as a motherfucker now. That was the same people that you helped out too. The same people that you helped out.
Or the same people that was on your dick.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real. The same motherfuckers be on your dick when you up here. Be the same ones that try to kick you when you down. So you gotta remember that.
For sure. And what you think about this, bro? There's so many people in the hoods, Manny, bro, that good in basketball. We know some that was so good in basketball, but they never made it. Like Jada kids say, why is a brother up north better than Jordan that didn't get their break?
Bro,
you know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
real talk, man.
I used to be in, like when I was in prison, I was in several prisons, and I used to see some of the most talented people in the world, bro. Like you'll literally go and watch them play. You'll say fuck that NBA game, cause it's live and direct. Motherfuckers is out there dunking, doing all
type of shit.
Handles out of football players
got the potential to be in the NBA right now.
All types of talent, bro. Dudes rapping stuff. It was this one dude, I swear he used to have, his name was Ratchet. Shout out to Ratchet, man. He was a real one. You know what I'm saying? He was from like Chattanooga or something.
That sound like a Dallas out there.
When I say Ratchet, this dude used to rap his ass, but he'll have a whole compound, bro. He'll have it'll be, and ain't nobody on no groupie shit or nothing. It's just when you recognize real talent, you be like, oh shit, you be rapping. What? Dude, he'll be rapping for man, I'm talking about he'll probably rap for an hour straight, or he'll just be right there rapping. He'll attract the whole crowd.
Going there, man.
Hey, listen, man. One time, dude, they, man, I don't know where the hell they thought man, listen, some dude from the Midwest, right? Whatever, they set up a rap battle and stuff. Man, listen, man, and people put money up and all that. Man, when I say Ratchet burnt his ass up, man, listen, I don't know why the fuck dude even jumped out there.
Ratchet life.
Man, I hope Slim, like, he was, cause he, anything, I hope he's, I hope he succeeds in whatever he's doing, Slim, cause he was really talented. But my point, back to, the backtrack, my point is, man, you see so many people with so much potential, so much talent, and it be in our environment,
for sure.
And it's just sometimes we go the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard to get up out of there.
For sure.
It's hard. It's hard, bro. It's not easy to make it out.
They call it a maze for a reason, because once you figure that shit out and get out, you gotta go. And man, sacrifice is the ultimate goal of success, bro. There's people, places, or things, bro. And people get mad at you, but fuck those people, because at the end of the day, you got the blueprint to success. You got the blueprint to make it out, bro. And if you can make it out, you can come back and help the ones that want to be helped. Because some niggas just stuck in that shit.
They don't want to go nowhere.
They don't want to go nowhere. And they got the fucking mindset to be a fucking millionaire or CEO. They don't want to do it, bro. Niggas don't want to win, man. But they see Lil Manny, they see Totac. We out here busting our ass every day, bro. We ain't the smartest, we ain't the sharpest knife in the drawers, but shit, at least I'm speaking for me. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I'm gonna work my ass off because it's all about talent. It's all about hard work, beating talent. You gotta get it every day. Right foot over left. I'm talking about you gotta keep going. Even when shit hard and slow, you gotta keep moving, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta keep moving, bro.
And like you said, surrounding yourself around the right people.
That's it.
Listen, man, lately, I'm gonna keep it real. Lately, I've been on some dolo shit.
For sure.
You know, if it ain't the podcast, I ain't really been trying to kick it with nobody.
Trying to kick it, fuck you.
And it's you know, it's
no
not.
Disrespect.
Yeah, it's not even like I don't fuck with nobody or nothing like that. It's just like when I know how great I am with them. You know what I'm saying? I know how great I am. So it's like sometimes you gotta, you know, kind of like back, like, you know, push yourself back some because you know, when I was in jail, like when I was in prison, all I had was myself.
I'm telling you.
You feel me? So sometimes I understand it. I don't need a whole bunch of people around me. I don't need somebody to, you know, next to me to succeed. It's about having the right people, and if we not, you know, we not on the same wavelength. We not on the, like, we not have the same determination or none of that. I'm sorry, but I gotta, you know, I gotta, bro, I gotta, you know, step off
me up, you slow me up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
like I could,
sure.
It'll get frustrating
for
too.
Sure.
You start to feel like, oh man, like damn, like I keep these people around me. They slowing me down.
Facts.
Or you also got the naysayers. Bruh, I heard Trey Songz say something in an interview saying that his best friend, told him like, man,
you ain't gonna make it with that shit.
Never make it out of here.
For sure. For sure. I saw that shit.
So
man.
It's like you gotta be careful of having them type of people. The people that always discourage your ambitions, your dreams, and all that. I don't care how much you love them, bro. But sometimes you gotta keep shit to yourself.
For sure.
And sometimes you just gotta, you know, create a certain amount of a healthy amount of distance because on some real shit, your success is ultimately up to you.
That's it.
You feel me? It's up to you if you're gonna keep a motherfucker around that you know that's slowing you down.
That's it, man.
Or that don't want it as bad as you.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
That's a part of
facts, man.
Bro.
Big facts, bro. And people could be so smarter than you, bro. They got had all the talent, but you just working, bro. You just working. You passing the ass, and you ain't even notice that you passing. Nigga just start acting funny when you come around. It. You just feel the energy is off. You just feel that shit. You ain't even gotta open your mouth.
Some people don't want you to be bigger than them.
They say they want you to do good, but just not better than them, bro. I'm telling you,
straight like that.
They want to see you do good, but just not better than them.
Listen,
they wish you was still locked up, Marathon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a little lesson for the viewers or listeners that I've recently experienced. I'm not going to speak into detail because it don't really matter. But sometimes, not even sometimes, when you know you blessed, right? You know you blessed. Use your discernment, you know, to determine whether or not certain shit is worth doing or not, right? Sometimes, like I've recently felt like, you know, my personal experience, I feel like I did something petty, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I got the karma for it because, like, it was like God telling me, like, come on, man, tighten the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Tighten up, bro. Like, you know you more than blessed, and you don't have to do that.
Then this petty shit you don't.
It was in the way.
Stupid shit.
You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing serious, nothing crazy. It's just lessons. You know, you gotta pay attention to the universal signs, bro. Like, universe gonna always put something right there to tell you, like, hey, you just gotta listen, bro. You gotta quiet your mind enough. You gotta, like, quiet all the noise around you in order to be able to listen to a lot of things, right? I be in my head a lot. And some people don't really understand it. Like, you know, some people, you know.
I ain't meant for everybody to understand. That's just like a vision that you got. It's only your vision. It's only your eyes, your goggles. Nobody can see out your lens, bro, but you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So my point with that is, if you know you blessed in a certain way, don't try to cheat the universe. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know God pay attention to that type of shit. Just of course, do your best. You know what I'm saying? I said something recently where it's like, you know, a lot of times we want to be perfect, right? It's not our job to be perfect. It's not our job to be perfect in this life. Our job is to do our best. That's it. That's what is, you know, that's our job. Facts. To do our best.
Big fact.
Not be perfect.
For sure.
Because God ain't create perfect over here.
Do real.
We perfect the way that we is.
I'm telling you, man. God made us in His image, and so He made us the way that He wanted to make us. So we perfect imperfections. So Yeah, man. So I love these conversations because we could be honest and candid as possible, bro, as we want to be. Mm-hmm. And this is the real podcast. And so we see so many people, man. We've seen the downfall of so many people. And that's another thing I was thinking about at work today too, bro.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. I was like, bro, I was just like how sometimes when we go through life, bro, when we transition, when we evolving, why is it that I wasn't there, but I can't think what I was thinking about. But I'm just gonna switch it up. Why is it that, bro, we always gotta be considered fake, called fake, bro? We're like, nah, I'm just evolving, bro. I don't think I'm better than you, bro. I'm just trying to make it to a place that none of us made it to, bro. We stuck in this shit where we don't want to be. We gotta, I got it now. So listen, I just like a nigga selling drugs on the street, right? And I'm going to school to be a doctor. You get locked up, right? You ball from 6 months, whether a year or two, you moving keys, doing what you gotta do. You sit down for 20 years. By the time I'm finishing my, I'm going to studying medicine, become a lawyer. By the time I finish that shit, man, I'm a millionaire. And you only been 2 years, 2 years of your life a millionaire. You did 20 years. By the time you come home, you look at me, I'm the man now, bro. Yeah. But you was walking past me every day, shining, shitting on me, all type of shit. Nice. But I went to school, bro, and became a fucking doctor or a lawyer. And at the time, people don't have patience in the hood. And I get it, shit fucked up. You need that shit right now. I get it, but you gotta hang in there, younger. You gotta be patient, bro. It's gonna pay off, trust me.
And that's where being humble comes in. Mm-hmm. Being humble because you will never know what your low is going to look like.
Facts.
Or will look like.
Facts.
You can't be sitting there like, man, you can't never sit there and look down on the motherfucker, laugh at him or whatever, bro. Like, you got to be humble, man. Because God know how to humble a person, man. Like,
quick.
Man, listen, you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that person that look up and be like, damn. You know, you be like, damn, I remember I was this high. I was looking down, talking shit about motherfuckers, shitting on them, whatever. You don't want to be that person, man. At least if you do fall and you was humble, guess what? Motherfuckers ain't going to be looking at you crazy now. That person might be like, of course you always going to have haters and stuff. But the person might be like, you know what, he was a good dude. He used to try to help everybody. Or he had a great heart, whatever. Alright, cool. But if you was the person that was shitting on people, making, hey, you ain't gonna feel right.
Rub it in your motherfucking face. Like, nah, we ain't know that. We still gonna stay humble. We still gonna try to help you out because that's who we are, bro.
I'm gonna give a quick little story, right? With like my sister, when I got a sister that's like 19 years my senior, right? And when I was a baby, like maybe like a year old or whatever, I was a baby. She used to carry me in her little. The little
pouch, thing, the strap,
the baby holder. So she, I'm their baby brother, so everybody want to show me off. Everybody happy to have me or whatever. So, it was a lady that asked her like, "Oh, is that your child?" And my sister like, "Nah, that's my little brother." And the lady looking at her crazy. This is a story, So the lady supposedly looking at her crazy, looking down on her, and tell her. What the fuck she say? Because she said it in Spanish, so I'm trying,
Said English,
Yeah, but she basically said, you don't deny your children, right? Looking at my sister with this nasty look, disdain, whatever. She said, you don't deny your children. I don't know how many years later, but I was older then. My sister works in doctor's offices, right? She worked in a gynecologist office, you know what I'm saying? They performed abortions, right? And so this same lady just so happened to come to this doctor's office. Crazy, and my sister is attending her, right? And the lady now, she probably a little older, whatever. My sister was prepping her for an abortion. You know what I'm saying?
Children, huh?
And she was the same person that looked at my sister because my sister was holding me, telling her that I'm her little brother and not her child. She was the same person that told her, you don't deny your children, looking at her crazy. And then you see full circle moment for
sure.
My sister said that lady, the look on that lady, man, my sister ain't sit there, like you were just saying, like rubbing it on nothing. You know what I'm saying? She treated her with respect or whatever. But she definitely remembered it.
Yeah,
and the lady looking at her like, damn.
Yeah, I know what the fuck I said.
You gotta stand
on that shit. For sure.
That's just a life lesson for the listeners, man.
You know what I'm saying? Talk, God damn. That's crazy. Like, all the places in the world you see her and you serve her at the fucking place where she about to get a fucking abortion at the clinic. That's crazy, bro.
And my sister, I was a baby.
For sure. You don't know that. She's telling you. She's telling you. You don't remember that. You just, damn, bro. Right, bro.
That's why you
never know.
And don't be judging and condemning because you'll never know what position you are in.
For sure.
You know
what
I'm saying? You know,
you're up here today and down there tomorrow, or even vice versa, down there and up there tomorrow.
So
you know what I'm saying?
If you see a person that's fucking up, especially somebody like back to John Morant, man, don't judge them. You know, don't judge him or condemn him. Especially if you got a platform, man, try to encourage him to do better.
For sure.
Behind cameras, Totac, I told you, like, I don't really like talking about people in a sense, like, I don't like, you know, I ain't gonna call it name drop. I don't like making people, especially like celebrities and whatnot. Of course, we'll use them as examples.
For sure.
You know, we'll talk about it, but it's just I don't like the approach that a lot of these media outlets be having. Like, they gonna be quick to talk shit about a person, especially our own kind, bro.
That's a fact.
Our own kind, bro.
We the main ones that do it, bro. Look how easy it is to kick a man right now. It's so easy to do that, right?
Easy, son.
Why not build him up like, yo, you tripping? Now, we ain't got to do this shit in the public. Take you in private, bro. Get your shit together. You check his punishes and go to his body as a little brother. Like, tighten the fuck up, nigga.
Bro.
You got this bag, nigga. We depending on you, bro.
Come on, man.
So you can help us out and put us in position. We got our own shit.
That shit ridiculous, man. Like, people love to do that, and it's just not cool. Like, let's make that shit not cool, man. Sure. Let's stop supporting them people that be quick to condemn and judge and like kick you while you down. Like, that shit is not cool.
Hey, man,
it's not cool.
You know what I hate, bro? When people say, I would never do that. You don't know what you gonna do to get that bag. You got own weight chains, own white nice cars. Soon as you get that motherfucker bag, you gonna run to that motherfucking Mercedes dealership. You gonna buy, you gonna motherfucking Shine Jewelers. You going to fucking Icebox, get you iced out all because you got so much bag. And you always talking about what you not gonna do. Stop saying that shit. I hate when people say that shit. I ain't gonna buy that. I ain't gonna get that. You got so much bread. How the fuck you know what you gonna do?
You don't know what the fuck.
I'm telling you,
you don't know what that. They say money don't change you. It only expose you to who you really are, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit don't talk. Go get that money first. Talk about it.
Nigga talk. That nigga just broke. Ain't got no money. Now I understand it. I get it. Shit, we broke too. You know what I'm saying? We working though, Slim. So it's just like at the end of the day, man. What I want to encourage people to do is like, yo, figure out ways you can help people, bro.
Encourage people.
You know what I'm saying? Uplift them, motivate them, bro. That's just like Manny and I. We talking. We go through something like, bro. We not about to come on camera and bash, man. You ain't even gonna know we got into something because we gonna come on camera and do what the fuck we gotta do.
Exactly.
Come on, bro.
And I want to tell you, while we here with it. So recently, right? As y'all know, I got a job. All of us got jobs and shit.
For sure.
So I be somewhat private or selective about who I share, like, you know, my backstory with at my job, just for professional reasons, and also, you know, I don't really want to like get looked at differently, whatever. Recently, I was, you know, talking to a youngin at my job, sharing my backstory, whatever, telling them my story, you know, me going to jail, you know, me being a teen parent, me catching the charge, doing this much time, whatever. You know, just kind of like telling them that because sometimes it's cool, it feels good to share your story with a person because they will never, like, they won't ever know what you done been through until, you know, you actually disclose it, right? And, you know, so I was explaining to him what a Youth Rehabilitation Act is. And, you know, the Youth Rehabilitation Act, you know, for those that don't know, it's a thing in DC where, you know, if you under like 22 or under and you commit a criminal offense, a felony, you know, they put you through a psychological evaluation, right? And basically, you know, they determine whether or not they can, like, you know, kind of like deem you as a, you know, something like an adolescent because your brain hasn't fully matured into adulthood, right? And if I'm not mistaken, this, you know, this act was put into effect to help give another chance to a young man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, as we know, the prison system's so fucked up, especially before my time. Man, look, Moon, he did what, 29 years at 19 years old, right? And, you know, thank God he made it home, but I think he had a life sentence.
Yeah, fact, life sentence.
And I've been around so many guys that went in as young as I did,
for sure,
did so much time. Did 40 years, 50, not 50 years, but like a long time, bro. So this Youth Rehabilitation Act was, I guess put into place to try to like help that, right? Give a person a chance to, redeem themselves in life and whatnot. So, I was blessed to be able to receive that, right? I got the Youth Rehabilitation Act, and, I was sentenced under that. And so I'm explaining to the youngster what it is, whatever. And it was another colleague of mine that walked in mid-conversation. He didn't hear the backstory. He didn't hear me talking about my situation or none of that. He only heard me say something about the Youth Rehabilitation Act. And some people be nosy. They want to bump. This is another thing. I'm going to give y'all advice. Mind your motherfucking business. If you wasn't brought into the conversation, don't put yourself into it. Mind your fucking business, because you will never know what the fuck you walking into.
Well, Lil say, God gave you one mouth and 2 ears for a reason. So listen more than you talk. Shut the heck up, man.
Yes, man.
One of your choppers.
No bullshit. So, he and I wasn't upset about it or nothing, but like, he kind of like jumped in the conversation, and I got to explain it to him as well, what the Youth Rehabilitation Act was, or whatever. But this guy, and this is the type of person you would never want in front of you as a judge.
I'm telling you, because he's going to do it to you.
Right, so dude say, oh yeah, like, nah, I feel like, there shouldn't be no second chances for certain crimes and heinous crimes and this. And he's like, listen, man, I'm a felon. He said he a felon, right? But he probably never been put in the shoes that I was put in. Never been put in the position that I was put in. Again, that's why we say, man, sometimes it's better to just don't say nothing, don't judge, don't condemn, because you'll never know where you at. Alright, so dude was like, man, he basically talking bad about the Youth Rehabilitation Act in the sense of, a person didn't kill somebody or a person committed a carjacking, regardless if they're a 19-year-old kid, shouldn't get no second chance or should basically be dealt with a heavy hand, whatever. So, I kind of like was going back and forth with him without telling him my business, right? Kind of like, was going back and forth with him in a respectful manner. But then I'm like, you know what, man? It's a hard, that's kind of a hard conversation to have. Because I don't got time to be sitting here trying to convince a person who, especially, older than me, they probably stuck in that mentality. Sometimes, like they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, man. Like, some people be too stuck in their mentalities that, you know what, you right. let them be right in their own sense,
that's it, man.
right? But I say that to say, like, you'll never know, and this is saying, dude cool, I respect him, we respect each other, we cool, got a good, cordial, high, bye, whatever, like, ain't nothing, no animosity, no anger, no nothing. But, like, you'll never know what a person has been through or a person's circumstances for you to sit there and try to judge on situations. You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of crazy, because then, like, after dude stepped off, I told Youngin, because I told him about the podcast, I told him all types of stuff. And I told him, like, look, I'm like, that's a prime example of why I don't be trying to share anything with everybody, because everybody always got something to say but don't understand. They be quick to say something but have no real understanding of the situation. You feel me? And I'm like, look, had I got 40, 50 years for what I did as a 19-year-old, I probably wouldn't get the chance to impact lives in a positive way.
For sure.
You feel me? And I say this in the most humble way, man. I've received some of the most heartfelt messages, from people that just genuinely tell me that I inspired them in some way, somehow, or whatever. My standing, and I just be like, damn, like, like, it used to be a point in time where I used to think my life was over, son. So, yeah.
Real talk. That's some real shit though, Slim. And I'm proud of you, Marathon, just to see your growth, the place you come from, the place you're going, the places you're going to. And like, I'm happy that you brought up that topic about, the law don't look at that. Because you could be tried as an adult at 14, 15, 16. So yeah, we can say you're young, but you commit a heinous crime, or from the judge's eyes, I'm gonna give him 30, 40 years. And we just talked about Mo, 19 years old, doing fucking 29 years. How can you fathom all them years in a fucking prison? He had life actually. 19, bro. So they don't give a fuck about your age, because they gonna look at it like this. Back in the day, niggas was 15, people were 14, 15, 16, and wars dying. And young ladies were fucking about 20 years old, they had fucking whole families. You know what I'm saying? Niggas were dying in wars and whatnot. So there's so many things that they gonna touch on when they trying you getting caught up, you getting the eyes of that fucking law. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. They gonna punish you. You 14, 15, 16, or you kill somebody, you kill 2 people, oh yeah, you know what? We gonna give them 30 years. And you 14 and 15, 30 years, bro. They don't give a fuck, bro. So saying all I can say with John Morant, yeah, we could look at it like, yeah, he's young, you know, second chance, because he got a first chance, okay, cool. Second chance, you know, come on, John Morant, let's get it young.
Yeah, I mean, but
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta look at the window of time too.
Yeah.
Y'all expect him to just get his shit
together like that. Yeah.
It was less than a month.
Yeah, it was less than a month. Yeah, it was one was March and one was April. So 2 months, a month. You gonna put a month. Yeah, he's not gonna change right away. It takes time.
Yeah, it takes time to mature. It takes time to grow. It takes years of reflection and all that.
Especially when you've been doing something a certain way your whole life and you've been getting away with it. How you expect somebody to change, but they, like you say, you can't teach your old dog new tricks. When somebody's setting their way, that's all they fucking know. It's so easy to judge when you're on the other end. But you ain't on this side of the field, so you like, oh man. Once you come over here, do you understand? Like I just saw something today on Twitter. I think one of the co-founders of Chick-fil-A, he was like, you know, us white people, we owe black people an apology. We need to be nailed down, kissing their feet. You know, I can't remember his name, but I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? That was so, you know, big for him to say. But sometimes that shit might just go under the bridge. Like, you know what? Oh, that's just one person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just just a saying.
With old kindness, like just be kind, bro.
That's
it. It ain't hard. It don't cost nothing to be kind to a person.
That's it.
You feel me? Now I understand. Like, you know, if a person tries to take advantage of that kindness, no, you know, you're gonna have to pull that kindness back.
I'm telling you.
You feel me? Because I ain't with that. You ain't about to keep trying to play with me. You know what I'm saying? But just be kind. Like, man, have a kind heart, man. It don't cost nothing to be kind. You know? And it don't hurt to be kind, man.
Sure.
It just, you know, it's crazy. Like, people, you know, I don't know what the fuck it is, man. People just be having so much.
Every day you gotta be a gorilla. You gotta be angry. You angry every day. You never happy,
bro. Like, that shit just crazy. Or you just so hateful, like full of hate and anger. Like, what the fuck is you mad about?
For sure.
You know, I was just telling my friend, it's something that I'm learning with myself. Like, honestly, right now, I ain't in no relationship. I ain't looking, you know, none of that. Because I kind of realized, like, man, I gotta learn how to be happy within myself. I gotta learn how to love myself some more. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect people to be the source of your happiness.
I'm telling you.
You gotta be that happiness within. And then whoever comes along in your life, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, whether it's a girlfriend, boyfriend, they only contribute or compliment that happiness.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That lovingness. Because you gotta be that within first.
That's it.
Man, so many people be relying on you to make you to make me happy.
Codependent relationships.
Yeah, like all that cliche ass shit. I just want a man to make me happy. I just want
they don't know what the hell they want. You know what I'm saying? Bro? That's why they just get what
you
to do.
Learn how to make yourself happy.
For sure, man.
You know what I'm
saying? And I used to tell Manny that we're gonna talk about this real crazy, Manny, bro. Listen, stop trying to get a relationship. Worry about money. Take care of your health. Take care of your finances. Take care of your mind, bro. Spend time with your younger man. Like, get to know him, bro. Because, you know, missed a lot of years. Get to know him more. Spend time with him. Teach him things, bro. Because the way of the world is so different compared to when you first went in. It's different now. Like, and you see it, bro. You see it out here. And it's like I encourage everybody, not only Manny, everybody, myself. I'm speaking to myself as well. Like, yo, keep on searching, keep on building yourself up every day. You never stop growing, man. You never stop growing until you dead. And I'm telling you, that thing that you want, that anything you want, you can manifest it. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's money, success, whatever. You can get it, man. Just work on yourself. Do that inner work first. Stop worrying about women. Stop worrying about what the other person doing. Worry about yourself, and you will succeed. Your time won't come, baby. It's gonna come. Trust me.
It's gonna be a lot of this. In front of your vision. There's gonna be a lot of shit in between.
For sure.
What you want for yourself.
The real.
You just gotta have that tunnel vision, man. You gotta clear them pieces and just you see what you see, and that's your target, man. But enjoy the process.
For sure.
You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, that's real talks, man. That's real. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, I love these topics though, bro. These conversations because we just go in depth, man. Like, Manny say y'all always say the real because y'all gonna know what the fuck this is, man. This is the real podcast, the one and only. Nobody doing what we doing in the humble way though. We just keep it humble, bro. We keep it humble. Nobody doing what we doing, and we showing so much love to people, bro. We showing so much love. We wanted the podcast gonna show so much love for people, to people, and we want people to grow, man, because we grown. You did.
You hear me? That's another episode of The Real.
Aha! That joke was cool.
If you're not on the real, you're not real.
There you go.
Bang.